Today is a big day for me. I got a freezer for the garage because our family can no longer fit all the frozen meat and foods that we need in just our little freezer. So freezer in the garage. Many people go through this and they think, how much does it cost? How much food can the freezer fit? And that's about it. That's pretty much all you're thinking. So I got a Magic Chef freezer delivered from Home Depot. It was like 188 bucks, basically 200 bucks. It was the best bang for the buck from what I could see. There were some smaller options that were a little cheaper, some way bigger ones, and some ones that were the same size that were way more expensive. But you know, I don't need anything fancy. I just want it to freeze my food. And if it has a light, that's a bonus because sometimes it's dark when you're getting steak out of your freezer at 1 a.m. So I'm gonna show you the freezer and I'm gonna show you what 5 cubic feet looks like and how much food you can fit in it. It's a lot. It's honestly plenty, and I think it's the perfect size for a small family. If you're going through tons and tons of steak and beef, maybe not, but you can fit a lot of food in here. Let me show you. Show you the setup here. You got a plug. One thing I did learn that I just happened to stumble upon is you do not want to plug in a extension cord to this. You want to make sure it's plugged in directly to a safe outlet, a grounded outlet. Obviously could be a fire hazard, but this is the Magic Chef. I'm gonna zoom in here, see if we can get better resolution. Magic Chef freezer. You notice it looks kind of dirty here and it's clean here. It has like a protective film. I'm just gonna leave it on, but you know, there's 2 things really to factor in when looking at one of these bad boys. How much does it cost? And how much does it cost to run? Well, it tells you right there that it's energy efficient. All right, it's gonna cost 31 bucks a year to use. So that is definitely worth it. In my opinion, 31 bucks a year of electricity is nothing. You go down here, again, sorry for the shaky camera work here, but there is a switch, a dial, so to speak, where you can go from 1 to 7 on freezing strength. I have it at 4. I'm just gonna see how that works for a few days, but from everything I've heard, that's gonna work great. And then down here is a plug. So if there's a lot of buildup, oh, looks like mine was dented. Great, I got a dent on my freezer. Wonderful. Anyways, I'm gonna have to reach out to Home Depot about that. There is a cap here that you can take off when you wanna melt some of the frozen ice when you clean it out. Now again, this is 5 cubic feet. You lift up the lid here. Boom, look at that, fancy. It's got a light. Isn't that wonderful? It has these 2 cheap baskets that suck, but it's fine. There is a bag of salmon in here I'm gonna show you. If you've been to Costco and gotten a bag of salmon for scale, you put that in here. I'm gonna put some hamburger patties, some tubes of sausage, and a steak that I vacuum sealed in here. That doesn't do anything. Now it's kind of got like this step and a gate dividing it. So not as tall as you can see. Got some Ninja Creamy ice cream pints in here. Then there's some baskets up top, which is nice for some quick access stuff. But overall, I mean, I stick my hand down here and it's like my armpit gets stuck here. Like my arm fits all the way down here and I've got long arms. It's pretty big. You're gonna be able to fit a lot of meat in here. And honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna fill this up. So to Costco, I'm gonna get a bunch of beef, buy it in bulk, butcher it, and hopefully save more than $31, but it's not all about the cost too. It's just about convenience. So quick update on the freezer chest. I called Home Depot, showed them a picture and explained the dent that I got in it, and they gave me a partial refund. They gave me the option to return it and get a new one, or to get partial refund and essentially get the freezer for like 40% off. Obviously I went with that because it's a dent and it's in my garage. I don't want it, but not the end of the world. So shout out to Home Depot. They did make this right. And I was able to get a discounted freezer. There she is, the Magic Chef 5 cubic feet freezer. It's in my garage. It's wonderful. Thought I'd share this. When I bought my freezer, I wanted to look at some other videos, see what it looked like. So there you have it.